Hey, it is Thursday, it is May 7th, and today is going to be our last and final lesson in math for today. Tomorrow, Friday, May 8th, I've got a fun online activity I'm going to have you guys do, but today is going to be our last lesson of instruction for math, okay? Today is lesson 10, and we are going to be talking about lines of symmetry and what symmetry is. Now, a figure that has line symmetry is a figure that can be folded on a line and it matches the opposite side. So what we would have done in class today is I was going to give everybody a piece of colored paper just like this. Now obviously this figure is a rectangle, okay? And the first thing I was going to have you guys do was fold this paper in half. Now chances are many of you would have folded it in half hamburger style, okay? You fold it in half and there we go. We've got our line of symmetry. Now, why is this a line of symmetry? Because when I fold on that line, the opposite sides match up perfectly with each other. There is nothing sticking out. The figure can be folded in half and opposite sides mirror each other perfectly. Okay? Now, my next question to you guys would have been, okay, is there more than one line of symmetry with this figure, with this rectangle? Okay, and the answer is yes. Okay, so as you guys can see here, if I were to fold our paper hot dog style, we would have another line of symmetry. Okay, so we have two lines of symmetry for this rectangle. All right, we are able to cut it in half and the opposite sides match up perfectly. Okay, now the next thing is there any more lines of symmetry? And at this point, most of you guys are probably thinking, okay, all I need to do is cut the figure in half and that's a line of symmetry. We have to be careful though, okay? For example, most of you would look at this and say, okay, Mr. Molenkamp, you cut that figure in half. You did it diagonally from corner to corner. Okay, and even though, yes, I did cut this figure in half, is it a line of symmetry? Let's fold on this line. As I fold on this line, hopefully you guys can see clearly there, we have a problem. It does not match up perfectly. The opposite sides do not match up. You can see we've got some overlaps here, okay? So this right here, this diagonal line is not a line of symmetry. Okay, so what you guys are going to do in lesson 10 here is you're going to be looking at different figures, different shapes, and you're going to see, do they have a line of symmetry? Do they have more than one line of symmetry? Remember, our rectangle here, all right, we discovered had two lines of symmetry. Okay, now I'm going to leave your work today kind of open. You're going to have some options here. If you want to go into the book and work on lesson 10, that starts on page 931. You can do the lesson in the book. Or you can jump over to Google Classroom, and I uploaded 3 websites where you can practice line symmetry. Okay, so you guys are going to have the option today. Either do the lesson in the book, or you can jump on Google Classroom and work on those 3 websites. You guys can practice for a few minutes on each website, and that's your math lesson for today. Look for a video again tomorrow. I'm going to be explaining what the activity is that you're going to be doing online, and that will be it. Again, guys, everything is due next Friday, May 16th or May 15th. Okay, so make sure you're keeping up with everything. Have a great Thursday. See you guys.